Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Cows Gang. One thing I despise, and I despise a lot, but one thing I definitely despise, a thief. I don't like thieves. I think stealing equals death. That's how much I have a disdain. Somebody break into your car, somebody break into your house. You have people who get killed and all they doing is mind their business. They in the car at the gas station, somebody carjack them, kill them, and gone about their business. You got somebody sitting in the house, mind their business. That should be their safe haven. But when you got thieves out there, even your home is not a safe haven. You got people who are destroyed because somebody broke into their house and took everything or vandalized it, or even saw the person that lived there and you raped them and killed them and all that. So I'm not gonna lie to you. When I hear that somebody broke into somebody's house and a homeowner defend themselves and they off that pop go the weasel, I clap. I have no sympathy for anybody to break into somebody's house, break into somebody's car, try to grape somebody and all that. If that victim is able to switch that around and make you the so-called victim, I'm glad. I have no sympathy. I just don't. It is what it is, fam. That's just me. Which brings me to a situation that happened back in 2021. You have a 21-year-old who went into a Georgia home and allegedly he was trying to steal out the motherfucker. But when he went up in that house, he was met up by two pit bulls. You can't make up. And they mauled him so bad that the homeowner came home the next morning and found him on the motherfucking porch. The homeowner wasn't even there, but the pit bulls was. Now, let's go to this article on a Daily Mail. And this was printed October the 1st, 2021, but it was updated in October the 2nd of 2021, right? So as you see here, and you know what? I don't understand. You notice, I want y'all to notice, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, guys. Cows Gang, let's keep it real. You notice when somebody get killed because of their own f***ery and I'm not even gonna speak on this dude, but I'm just saying, the person could be 31 years old, got caught on some bullshit, got killed, and what do they put up? They put up their high school graduation.
What the fuck is that?
Up. So he's 21, but you got his high school graduation when he was 17 or maybe 18 years old. So, okay. Okay. Now, of course, on the side of the picture, they got the two pit bulls, and that dog up top looking like, what you looking at me for? I'm just doing my job. This one right here is like, really? Y'all want to try to put me down like I did something wrong and I'm just protecting my master's house? So here we go. The guy's name is Alex Binyam Abraha. I hope I'm saying it right. Forgive me if I'm not. And the homeowner who was not named discovered him. So yeah, him and his family grew up in Minnesota, Worthington, Minnesota. So with his name being like that, I assume he's Somalian. So anybody that think he's, black American, no, he's Somalian. I'm assuming by the name is Somalian. I could be wrong, but he's an immigrant. So also it says that he has several active warrants in Fulton County at the time of his death. Now, let's go ahead and scroll down. Like I say, he got, his graduation and everything. But it says the homeowner walked up on his front porch at 10:30 in the morning on September the 24th. And this is 2021, y'all. And it said that Abraha successfully entered the 2-bedroom house in a rural area in Noonan the night before and was immediately greeted by 2 pit bulls inside the home. And initially, the sheriffs called this a homicide investigation from the GBI, which is Georgia Bureau of Investigation. But then they determined that he died from injuries sustained during a dog attack. Now, what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna read your head off. We're gonna go to the news media, and I'm gonna let them finish this off, and then I'll get back to you, as soon as it's done. Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Have an update tonight on the 2 dogs credited with attacking an intruder in their home.
And since our story aired last night, Coweta County Animal Control and the Sheriff's Office has been flooded with phone calls and emails from people worried about the welfare of the dogs. Fox 5's Doug Evans has the update.
The story has made headlines around the country. 2 dogs killing an intruder in their Coweta County home. Many have hailed the dogs as heroes and have expressed outrage that they were locked up afterwards. Those 2 dogs remain at Coweta County's Animal Control. What we've learned is that is standard procedure for any dog bite case in the county, mainly to determine if the dogs have rabies. It's a 10-day quarantine. Coweta County Animal Control says they've been in contact with the owner, who says the dogs will be going home with him at the end of the quarantine period next week. Fox 5 first broke the story of the 2 dogs who authorities say mauled an intruder to a home here last Friday. The homeowner returned to the house on Walt Sanders Road and found the man dead on the front porch. Investigators say there was evidence that he had been inside the home when attacked. The dogs had been locked up inside when the homeowner had left. On social media across the country, many people expressed outrage that the dogs had been locked up at the animal shelter and their future seemed uncertain. Both Coweta County Animal Control and the Sheriff's Office says they were flooded with calls and emails expressing concern for the dogs. The Sheriff's Office released a statement Thursday saying they have no holds on the dogs because of their investigation and that the dogs were free to be released after the mandatory 10-day quarantine period. The dead man has been identified as 21-year-old Alex Abraha of Atlanta. How he got to the home, his motive for entering, remain a mystery. Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
Man, oh man, you can't make it up. You cannot make this up. So now, when we go scroll down on the Daily Mail, this is his picture. This is current picture. Him looking older, got the dreads, stuff like that, smiling. And I believe this is one of his mug shots, I believe. But then, underneath they got the cap and gown with his family. Now, what do y'all think? Because at first they was trying to basically get rid of the dogs. And I'm like, get rid of the dogs for what? That's their job. Their job is to protect at all costs. And evidently, this dude knew that the homeowner wasn't there, but he just didn't know about them dogs, Now, what the sheriff officials trying to figure out is, how did he get to the home since no vehicle was found nearby? So, did he get dropped off? Or did he have somebody to take him there, but then when they heard what was going on, they drove off? I don't know. That is a good question. That is a good question. So, now, the family, they saying that they find it hard to believe. They don't believe it, and they want to get a further investigation and so on. So what the family did, the family came out with a GoFundMe, and they was looking to get $25,000, and so far as of today, 2025, he raised $8,430. I want y'all to understand, Couch Gang, that I realized that people use GoFundMe as the new life insurance. And instead of having their children on life insurance, the younger you are, the cheaper it is, maybe $10 a month, $20 a month. And now they go to GoFundMe's to get donation to take care of something that you need to take care of in the first place.
Message.
Let's continue. Now, I do want to say prayers to the family because they did lose a son a brother, a uncle maybe, I'm not sure. But at the same time, if this is true about him allegedly breaking in his home and he went out because of it, then the only thing I can say is, it is what it is, fam. It is what it is. I got to know. When it comes to Alex, Binyam, Abraha being mauled by 2 dogs for allegedly breaking into somebody's house, I got to know, is he a victim or volunteer? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows gang, cows gang.